Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sondering Tarot. This is your daily tarot reading for the 13th of May, 2023. We'll be using the Light Seers Tarot for today's daily tarot reading. Let's see what the deck has to say. Alright, my lovelies. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Strength card, the Six of Swords followed by the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Emperor in the reverse, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Hermit, the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Wheel in the reverse. Okay, so this is quite interesting, and I think it's kind of fitting considering it's still technically Mercury retrograde. It tends to be the strongest at the beginning and the very end, and there's always the pre and post shadow period. And this can affect your focus and your ways of communication. But it serves a purpose to slow you down. And they're mentioning this actually in here is why I'm mentioning Mercury retrograde. Believe it or not, you're not missing anything out when we slow down. In fact, that's a time that is served a purpose, and it's to reveal things to you. Truths come to light when we do this, when we slow down. So instead of running around for, a mile a minute and trying to be the Energizer Bunny and getting everything done constantly, when you slow down, you start getting everything in the peripheral coming into focus. You're able to see more, you're able to hear more, you're able to connect to more, and things get revealed. And there's things that you haven't been able to see, things that you haven't understood. And instead, we get a lovely opportunity to slow down and to have certain things crop up that will empower us and strengthen us, that we should really carry with us going forward. However, with that said, it's always a choice. It's always a choice. Just like advice. Just because you're given advice doesn't mean you have to take the advice. Hence our Seven of Swords that we see here. You can ignore it. You can walk away. You can literally run in the opposite direction if you choose. You don't have to take action on it. You don't have to apply anything you've learned. You don't even have to connect with it or throw any emotion at it whatsoever. You can literally ignore it, walk away from it. That is totally fine. However, what gets revealed is something that is probably really going to help you, and it's actually in our last three cards, because if we opt to slow down and take a minute to ourselves and look at what's being revealed, we realize that things that we think are out of whack and not in our favor, that we're down on our luck here with the Wheel and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, is not in conflict at all. In fact, we're not as outputted or down on our luck or downtrodden, I guess you could say, as we believe. So that Five of Pentacles here in the reverse. Believe it or not, it doesn't mean that we have the greatest of luck. It doesn't mean that we have the biggest of influences. However, it doesn't mean that things are all negative, all bad, all the time. In fact, we might actually have things a lot better than what we think and what we perceive. This is something that we can't always see and tell about ourselves, is how abundant, how prosperous, how blessed we are, how maybe we've got a negative mindset or a distorted perception enough that we can't always see the silver lining. And this is a day where things like that can be revealed, to where we're able to get a little bit of a grasp on it the things we tell ourselves, the things that other people tell us, where our focus is, how we see things. It's that whole swords energy with this Queen of Swords. And of course, Mercury being retrograde slows us down, but it also hampers communication, focus, and thoughts. But the universe has slowed us down for a reason, but they're also giving us some truth. But you're gonna have to make the choice to either look for it, the Hermit, go within and find it, or decide to let it pass you by. That said, I would like to know, personally, I would just like to know, out of curiosity's sake, what gets revealed to everybody on a day like today. Perhaps you realize that, you know, a new bill comes up and you're panicked for a second, and then you realized, oh, I stashed money over here and I can pay this bill. I'm not that much in a bind as I thought I was. Or perhaps something shows up in your world and it shows you that as much as you think you lack things in life, luxuries, you know, nice car, etc., you get that perspective shift of watching somebody else who has far less, and it creates gratitude. However this shows up for you, please let me know how this manifests. I'm totally curious. And for today, Venus in Cancer, trine Saturn in Pisces, strive to achieve and succeed, can be a focus. You can benefit from your connections and making new ones. Yes, like I said, this is showing up as a choice, but there is a new connection. The aha, the truth is revealed if you avail yourself of it and make new ones to help you get where you want to be. In other words, something that empowers you to take forward. Moon enters Pisces. Spiritual projects and topics can get more attention. You can take some time to be alone and venture into whatever interests you. Okay, we're literally talking about things being revealed, connections, and going within. That definitely sounds prudent. I can't disagree. And all our cards today add up to 82, which reduces to 10, which ultimately reduces to 1, which is the number of the self. This is all about you and your choice and how you perceive things. And believe it or not, how you communicate. The universe is obviously trying to reveal something to you. It's trying to communicate to you. And Mercury retrograde is hindering that and helping that. It's slowing you down the way you need to. Yes, that is how it's helping you. However, it hinders communication and thought and focus. So you may not see the answer right away, hence why they gave me the Hermit. They're wanting you to actually pause and actively look at it closer so it doesn't pass you by. But like I said, it's a choice. You can run with it and take it into the future, or you can opt to ignore it. Choice is completely up to you. All right, my lovelies, I hope some of this resonated for you. If it does, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.